Hello. Okay, hold on. Okay, guys. Okay. Hello. We are playing Monster Prom today. This is a little bit different than usual. I haven't played a dating sim game in a long while. But I see let's start this first. Wow. Hi, sirs. Hello, Yuffie. Pretty quiet morning. Hope you're doing well, Yoshi. Yeah, I'm doing good. Hello, Nidus. And hello, Astra. Close to 8k points. That's nice. That's nice. Getting there, getting there. Okay. Alright. We are here today with the Dating Simulation Friday. For today. Okay. You truly am? That's good. Yeah. Almost there, almost there. Alduin? Yeah, I know, right? He voted for Monster Prom, but he's not even here. What a shame. What a shame. I guess he's just gonna have to miss out. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, yeah, bestie part is sleeping or hungover from pizza. Yeah, that's true. I mean, honestly, he should know the time of when I stream, so I can't blame anyone but himself. So, okay, I don't know. I forgot what the difference were. DLC. We'll just go with classic. We'll just go with classic. Yeah. Okay, we'll do a full game. It says there's approximately 60 minutes, so that's like an hour, so that's fine. So if it's like an hour, maybe I could possibly get like two games. Oh! Hi, Frazzles! Hello! Hello! Thank you for the
Hey, how does that predator missile work?
7
you
months,
just go
6
meow.
months. Oh no, 10 months. 10 months. Sorry, it says like 10 months. You're on a 7-month streak. Okay. Hi, Frazzles. Where's Alduin? Okay. We'll do a full game. Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Sorry, you can't see the words because I'm blocking the way. Sleeping. Oh, man. Okay. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Okay, let me check the volume. Okay, let me just check the volume of the game. Make sure it's not too loud. Okay. So that you guys can hear me. Okay. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Okay, we get to select our character. Fire woman or Frankenstein girl? Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, Frankenstein girl, yeah. Okay, name. Blue Vicky? Custom name, Rhea. Yeah. Okay.
Sweet.
And we had yet to experience the, oh goodness, I gotta read. Okay, and we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Oh, there's Alduin. Hello.
Huzzah!
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LaVey, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love for fire. You didn't see the notif? Oh boy. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Linecourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. Pizza throne time? Okay. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Blame Fraz about the pizza. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Okay. Oh my goodness. If you, oh my gosh. I didn't know this was so graphic. Wait, where is, not graphic, but not like, but you know. What is this? What kind of question is this? Oh my gosh, here we go. There we go. Okay, if you had to have, we're really gonna have this. Oh my, was there some kind of like filter? It's okay, we're going in ham. Okay, we're going in ham. Okay, if you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be? There's content filters, I think? Is there? Oh no. Is there? Oh my gosh, hold on. Maybe put a bunch of warnings. I know. Hold on. Oh, hold on, guys. We're going back. I'm gonna have to. Is there? I know there are in the second. Okay, this is the settings all the way. Nothing? Maybe put a bunch of warnings. Okay, hold on. We gotta go back out. I don't know what blur effect is. What is that? Window, display 1, voice on, English 1, English. I don't see anything that says filter. Well, I guess we go in ham, I guess. Back to the game we go. Okay. Hi Joy. Hello. Hydrate? Okay. Romance the werewolf? We'll see. We'll see. Gotta choose one of the 6. Okay, I guess there's no filter because I don't know what blur means. We left Scott? Okay, I guess we're going in ham. Okay, hold on. Rhea. Okay.
Yay!
Yep. Okay. Hold on. Let me just skip. Let me just skip through this real quick. Okay. You already read through that. Yep. Oh, the question changed. Okay. What is your soul emoji? The emoji that speaks the truth of your soul? Caucasian guy with a turban because fuck stereotypes. Octopus emoji, best animal. Oh my gosh. Oh my is this stream worthy, Aldwin? Are you sure I really should be streaming this right now? Snowman, because that motherfucker is in the middle of the blizzard and he's fucking smiling. He doesn't give a fuck about blizzards and he has a kick-ass hat. Loads of people stream it. Okay, with this snowman. So bold. Okay. Which is the coolest mythological creature? Where's my dragon? Hi, Bendy. People streamed it before. This weird creature I drew when I was 6 and which is clearly super derivative from other mythological creatures, but super cool is my OC and my spirit animal, okay? The invisible hand of the free market. The Sphinx, who's super turned up and ready to party, and she raps all her riddles. She still kills you if you don't answer them correctly, and she raps the riddles. What is the weird creature? Weird creature. Hi, Core. Do you know Monster Promise? We are going back to high school. Not high school. Is it high school? We're going back to school. It is a 17 plus game. Maybe slap 18 plus. Okay. Yeah, I'll slap that number on there. Hold on. It is definitely 18 plus content. But they don't. That's funny because the game doesn't put mature content on the OBS. And I forgot how mature content this is. But hi, Core. How you doing? We'll do the weird creature. So creative. Okay. What would be a killer accessory? A fabulous purse made from the skin of your worst enemy? Oof. Shiny armor. Coolness itself. Oh no! Oh, core. That's not good. Fancy brass knuckles, sunglasses. At night, a necklace with your name, in case you forget. You know, I think a fabulous purse made from the skin of your worst enemy. Sure. Oh. Vera. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, how does this... Okay. Not good? What do you mean? I immediately clicked on your stream. Immediately. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Hello, welcome. Shoot. Okay. Words are not wording. Holy shit. I should sleep. You probably should. You probably should. Oh my gosh. Hi, Willow. Hello. Okay, let's go. Outdoors. Okay, let's go to the classroom. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. You see, Miranda and Vera chatting away, their eyes gleaming the gleam of the scheming.
Hey, you.
Crowd surfs isn't doing nearly as well as I thought it would. Oh, if it isn't Rhea.
Greetings, fellow classmate.
Would you like to be a customer? Once upon a time, surfs were only for the rich and fabulous. Gotta go back to work? Okay. Okay, Willow, good luck. Hi, Obito. Hello. Like Vera and myself. But now, thanks to our app, Crowd Surfs, you two can have your very own crowdfunded surf. Hydrate? Okay. And hello, Clown. The app is being generously funded by my royal family, who wish for everyone to experience the joys of royalty and get richer off of it. I think our business might be failing because the surfs are simply not of high enough quality to maintain customer interest. The surf needs to have more enthusiasm for their jobs. We need to recruit them from the right locations. Don't be absurd. If there's one thing being royalty has taught me, and there's definitely more than one, it's that you can trick anyone into doing anything as long as you give them the right incentives. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing, Obito? But why not start with the easily manipulated in the first place? Rhea, what do you think? Okay. Vera's right. Why not recruit people who wants to be bossed around at a leather netting convention? Good for now? Okay, that's good. Miranda has a point. Everyone wants to win. Host an unpaid labor competition where the prize is doing more unpaid labor. I think Vera's right.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, I like that quite a bit. Excuse me, but if there were conventions for daddies, I am quite sure I would know about them. My father is one of the most powerful dads I know, so if he was not invited, just stop there, Miranda. Trust me. How does this sound? Free lifetime of submission, dirty talk guarantee. Dress code, come as you are. Oh my gosh. Vera, with the help of a confused Miranda, goes to the next leather dating convention in town. The next time you see Vera and Miranda, they seem much happier. Okay. These serfs we recruited are so enthusiastic to serve. Almost inexplicably so. And as an unexpected fringe benefit, all the serfs keeps trying to one-up each other's uniforms. So I created a line of latex and leather wear that's making almost as much as crowd serfs in the first place. Hi Seki! Hello! It is Monster Prom. Oh! Obito, no worry. No worries, okay? Just come by when you can. I am always here. Usually. Tuesdays and Saturdays, okay? I'm always here. Okay.
That has been quite pleasing.
But yeah, if you have anything that happens IRL, don't worry about it. You know, those are more important. So I'm always here. Always here. But hi Seki, how you doing? It's great that you're tuning in to some Monster Prom. It's a win-win-win situation. And don't worry, Rhea. I won't ask you how you know so much about the fetish community. Yay! Siding with Vera always makes her happy. And to show her appreciation, she gives you +2 money she earned and you gain +1 smarts. I'm okay, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. Doing good. Oh, this is gonna be a long game. Okay. I need to blow my nose real quick. Hold on. Okay. So. If I remember, the cat guy was a shop, right? Okay. Should we try to? Maybe I should try to aim for a person, right? Okay, so honestly, what if we did Vera? I could try Vera. Okay. Gotta pick somebody. We gotta pick somebody. Or we could go to the cat guy. Oh, maybe save up a little bit of money. Okay, we'll go to Vera and Miranda. We'll try to woo Vera's heart. GG's. Cat the shop? Okay. Okay. Vera is about to lift a glass of scotch to her immaculately painted lips. You can drink whatever at this school, apparently. When Miranda screams. Stop! Don't drink that!
What?
Why not? The scotch costs more than most cars. Has your taster dried it yet? Rich Gorgon? yeah, we're gonna try to riz Vera. What taster? You don't have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and royal title? Listen, Miri, I only drink 4 things: scotch, red wine, the tears of my enemies, and straight up poison. You drink poison on purpose? Miranda, my hair is venomous snakes. You think poison actually harms me? Well, you should still have a taster. What if someone puts really spicy hot sauce in your drink? Or poison? Ugh, what do I have to do to get you to drop this? Simple! Hire a taster. Fine. Any volunteers? This might just be the big break you've been looking for. You raise your hand, and when Vera picks you, you pretend to be poison, terrify Miranda, and amusing Vera. Ooh. Delighting, enraging. No, we gotta riz Vera. We're rizzing. Okay. Amusing Vera. You shoot Vera a wink, take the tiniest sip of her scotch, and then... No! Stop vomiting! How will you be able to taste for poison if you're too busy foaming at the mouth and vomiting? You fool, she is poisoned. Run and tell the authorities before this poor sap's face melts off or something. Hi Jeff! Hello! Oh dear! Oh my! I'm no good in crisis situations. Curse my uniformly pleasant childhood. Miranda faints with the utmost drama. If there's one thing princesses are good at, it's fainting. That was hilarious. I should put poison in my scotch more often. You can stop vomiting now, by the way. She passed out. Oh, do you need the antidote? Alright, here you go. I guess I should have let you know the scotch was actually poisoned. Oh well. How about we get ice cream to make up for it? Ooh, ice cream? Your stomach's still too weak for ice cream, but you're never too sick to spend some quality time with Vera. Nice. Okay.
Let's go.
Alrighty. Auditorium. Okay, we went to the library, oh not classroom last time. How about we go... How you doing, Jeff? Bathrooms? Gym? Good? Okay, that's good. Got food? That's nice, that's nice. First break? Oh, that's right, you're working overtime. That's right, I remember. Hydrate. Okay, great. Alduin, I forgot what the stats, which one was what stat. If you're still here, can you list the stats down? I forgot what stats is what. Okay, we went to the classroom last time, right? Let's go over to... If I got it, you got it. Ah, I see. We'll go to the library. Oh, is this the money place? Okay. That day, you spent some time on the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. Well, that's funny because yeah. Smart from class, money from library, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money. Ah, okay. Fun from outside, bowl from the toilet. Alright. Okay. Later, you hear Vera and Liam in a heated conversation, which seems to contain some pretty sexually explicit language, so naturally you go eavesdrop.
Lame.
Oh boy. Creative from Auditorium. Okay. Thank you, Aldwin. Speaking as a male, I can say that even I grow wary of the infantilizing monotony of the male gaze. Thank you. See, I want to advocate for the Gorgon gaze instead, but that would just turn people rock hard. Oh, it'll show? Okay, thank you. Who are you trying to take to prom? Right here. This girl. We're gonna try and win Vera. Snake route? Yeah, Jeff. Snake route. That's not an erection joke. People would die. Personally, I think hentai. Hentai! Personally, I think hentai is the source of the problem. It's so unrealistic. Hello? I'm not a 2D drawing. I'm a real vampire.
Pathetic.
I know. Even I can't keep up with these standards hentai is setting. What? I'm not, I'm supposed to grow... I'm supposed to grow a dick during sex? Wow, this is some content, guys.
So extreme.
And all the women are drawn exactly the same. There's even less body type diversity than at this school. She said it, I sure did. It's 18 plus content. Plus, I don't think anyone in real life has ever willingly addressed a tentacle as senpai. And what's with all the tentacles anyway? Because half the studio heads are Krakens, Liam. And no tea, no shade to the women who do enjoy tentacle porn. I know at least 3 of my snakes do, but I won't out them. But I do think there should be a more diverse offering for those of us who'd like something less cephalosexual? Agreed. Hentai should be more artistic. Redraw. Don't send misogynistic cracking. Okay, hold on. Hentai should be more artistic. Redraw explicit scenes in the style of a great artist such as Picasso and Magritte? Don't send a misogynistic kraken to do a femme Gorgon's job. You should open your own hentai studio. Own hentai studio. Not so charming.
Right.
Ah, dang. We lost some charm from her. So now because I'm a woman who wants better for herself, it's up to me to handle things. I have plenty of shit of my own to worry about without heading up a hentai studio. I'll have you know, I'm a straight A student, and that's only partially thanks to my bribery. The rest is hard work and extortion. You're not the only one. Core earlier thought the same thing too, Bindi. And what does Vera know about production anyhow? Surely she would be in far above her abilities as she has no experience. That is, did you not hear her? She has more important things to do. The two of them storm off haughtily. Dang, I'm so sad. I lost my stats. To continue their deep discussion about pornography somewhere free of stupidity. You lose -2 smarts and 1 charm. Dang. No, Vera, come back. Come back, Vera. I'm sorry.
Let's go.
Okay. Let's fix up that charm. Okay, let's fix up that charm. We'll go to the gym. Zoe route win? Zoe, is she in this one? I don't think Zoe's in here, right? Okay. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit. Zoe's DLC? Okay, I'm just playing a classic right now. If I have time, I will do the DLC. Leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. +2 charm. Nice. Your performance in that game earns you a position as first pick on Vera's team for the next game. Sweet. When you get over to her side of the court, though, you notice her furrowed brow. She's having trouble choosing the next player.
Hey there.
You don't remember? Did you get the base game or complete edition? I don't remember. I think I got the DLC. I can't remember. As much as I hate to admit it, I brought you over here because I need your help. You see, my acceptance at a top-tier business school is riding on this game. Everyone knows business schools hate losers, and dodgeball is basically the new golf. Did you get the option for second term? I'll have to check. I don't remember. I need to assemble a killer team, but my skills lie in discerning people's weaknesses, not their strengths. That's where you come in. Help me pick the best team, and I'll be sure to remember you fondly when I'm crushing peons with my business degree. I did? Okay, good. Well, thank you. we can just throw some money at her. Yeah. Picking teams is your jam. You whisper in Vera's ear. Pick all the worst players. If we win, you're a god for leading losers to victory. If we lose, it's all their fault. Don't pick any of those chumps. I'll just hire a team of homicidal dodgeball supermen who used to be mercenaries. She likes power, right? So like maybe pick all the worst players so like she can like blame it on them, right? I will make her play all of them. Fund her dating sim game. Oh my god. Okay, what about this one? So smart. Oh, she does like that. Okay. Yes, blaming other people for your failures is the true secret of business. But how will I identify the worst players? Oh wait, I forgot. I have dossiers on everybody. Like that lizard man there, chewing on his toenails. My sources tell me he still wets the bed. Best of fellows win? When I have time, Jeff. When I have time. That Yeti there looks like a formidable dodgeball player, but I have it on good authority that he suffers from a disease known as ball blindness. And that headless horseman is a ghost. Balls pass right through him. You build a team of lovable losers and lose. Vera chews them all out for being terrible and records it for her business school portfolio. You gain +2 boldness and +1 creativity. Nice. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, we're gonna go to Vera. Wherever she is, we're going to her. Okay. You arrive at Polly and Vera's table to find them eating... Wait, both of them? Oh, yum, yum. I sure do love food and eating. Look at this food go in me. Yes, this cafeteria Sloppy Joe truly has a subtle flavor profile. Finally, you notice the cause of this absurdity, a well-dressed businessman sitting at the next table, watching both women intently. Oh yeah, I know you like this, baby. My eating is realistic and erotic. Be cool, Polly. The man wants to pay us for eating in front of him, not screaming about eating. Is this not what eating is? I forget. While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches you and gives you a small bow. Much obliged, friend, he says in a soft voice. Are these two fine ladies your friends? I must confess that I have searched far and wide for a suitable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual fetish. Paying a student at a high school for monsters to eat food while I watch politely from a distance. Ah, interesting. But I find myself unable to choose which of these two beauties to hire. The snake-headed one possesses a certain grace. Yeah, pay me, motherfucker. Pay me to do a thing I was going to do anyway. But the translucent one has such passion. I don't even want the money. This is just fucking weird and I love it. In your opinion, the businessman finishes, which would be the wiser choice on my part? The Gorgon, obviously. Look how many mouths she got on her head. The ghost for sure. I've never seen someone eat so convincingly. The Gorgon. The businessman strokes his chin and nods. You have a point, he says. You love Polly? I love Polly too much. The ghost only has one mouth. Also, food seems to go right through her. This Gorgon, meanwhile, has countless mouths. Such value. Value is right, Pervo. 1,000 in cash upfront. You pay for all my meals, and you give me your pants. Holy shit, he's doing it! He's doing it! He's getting naked! Vera is able to convince the businessman to pay for a fancy dinner for you and her. It's a little creepy with him watching the two of you, but you get over it. Dang. Week 2, evening. Okay.
Let's go.
Alrighty. Let's head to the library. Well, yeah, let's head to the library. Well, let's get some funds. Let's get some. Well, no, the cat's there though. Okay, let's go work on that fun though. Our fun stat is pretty low. Okay. Okay. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. You notice Vera standing in the corner, pissed. What looks like a fresh braid on the back of her head is actually 2 of her snakes fighting, poisons flying everywhere. Oh, I'm okay. It's just Hissy and Bob having another disagreement. It happens. This time, they can't decide whether Miranda's domain should be called a kingdom or an empire. And it's like, who cares? I'm telling you, if they weren't my hair, I would sell them to Thailand, where they eat snakes. Anticipate them to set an example. You could totally rock some banks. Snakes get feisty when they don't have jobs. Put them to work building your evil empire. Ah, shoot. How about... I don't know which one's gonna get her. Snakes gets feisty when they don't have jobs. Put them to work building your evil empire. Dissipate. Oh my gosh. Decapitate. Cannot read. Decapitate them to set an example. You could totally rock some bangs. Maybe building an empire, right? Not so smart. Dang. No. You misunderstood entirely. You see, they are working. They are just very, very bad at it. I mean, have you ever tried to teach a snake to orchestrate a coup? A coup? It's like herding cats. Except instead of cats, they're snakes. Instead of hurting them, you're teaching them to undermine a sovereign government. And so instead of sowing the seeds of dissent through a calculated disinformation campaign, the stupid things end up arguing about what empire means. I've had it. Vera takes a comb and starts violently beating all the snakes. Hi, Drea! You're pretty sure that... Oh, I lost my charm that I just gained. But you decide to split before she tries the same trick on you. You lose -2 charm and -1 boldness. Dang it, Vera! Why do you get me so difficult? How you doing?
Let's go.
Okay, let's work on that charm. Well, yeah, let's work on the charm. Let's. Oh, the cat guy's there. Okay, never mind. Let's try to get some money. Let's try to get some money. Okay, that day you spend some time on the library's PCs, managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. Passed the heck out last night? Oh, okay. You gain plus 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only +2 money. Okay. Later, you see Vera cackling to herself in the hallway, which is whatever, but you might as well find out why. Did you rest well? Did you rest well, Drea? Just practicing my prom queen acceptance speech in my mind. It's not like the title bears any meaning whatsoever, of course, and I really do consider the whole thing way beneath me. However, considering how much meaning other girls put on it, I can't risk some uppity bitch thinking she's better than I am. Plus, it's not bad branding either. I can see using a victory to start a line of successful prom queen accessories guaranteed to get you the win. Perfect prom shoes, the right makeup, fancy knives to take out your opponents. Lots of sleep? That's good. Speaking of which, I assume this goes without saying, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'll be doing a blood ritual to ensure my win. I still haven't found the exact details yet, but I'm optimistic that at least some of the items will be found in the shop. The only question is where exactly I can find the details for a proper blood ritual. Why don't we ask the coven? They're witches. They should know all about religious social internet. That's literally what it's there for. Ooh. Maybe we shouldn't Back to work? Okay, bye, Jeff. Hydrate. Okay. Okay, what about the coven? Let's ask the coven. Not so charming? Dang! I am not winning her. She's not gonna like me. Of course, I knew those basic bitches would come in handy one day. Actually, I really didn't. I always thought they were pretty useless, but I'm never mad at the proven wrong when it serves me. Using the skills you gain during the extra credit summoning seminar, you call forth the coven. What is it now? Is there some emergency? Is the world in need of saving? Of course not. The world is the worst. Why would I ever want to save it? No, I just want to be prom queen, and I need some blood magic to guarantee my victory. And I figured you three could do something productive for once. Under no circumstances will we be revealing any magical secrets to help a petty little brat become prom queen. I genuinely cannot think of a more frivolous use of blood magic than this egotistic little side quest. Every time I think the students of the school could not be any more ludicrous. Yeah, when I need your opinion, I'll ask for it. You're the one who called us here. Yeah, and a lot of help you've been. Now get on my sight before I use my sight to turn you to stone. Rhea turns to your sorry ass. Hi. That includes you, useless. I'll find the ingredients myself. Thanks for nothing. Yeah, useless. Oh, -2 charm. As far as a -1 charm. Dang. Vera, why? Why are you so difficult? Why?
Let's go.
Okay, Vera, please, forgive me. Okay. You find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food, as usual. No, I'm playing my own character. I'm playing like so they have 4 characters you could select to play. So you're trying to win. Oh, I should have showed you the characters. But I'm trying to win the snake girl's heart. I'm trying to ask her to prom. You find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food as usual. Damien comes over and drops his own money pile on the table and also some organs.
Oh.
Yeah, so these two are one of your 2 candidates. So I'm trying to win Snake Girl. Not bad, but I prefer to exert a little less effort for my income. A dejected swamp creature slumps over to the table and adds some money to Vera's pile. Income? You mean this stuff? This is just what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them. And this is what people throw at me to keep me from revealing what kind of porn they're into. But I agree, the money is only secondary. The frowns on their faces are their own reward. Still, I'm always looking to improve efficiency. Have you tried developing business contacts in hell? Your victims will be even more terrified if they know death won't save them. Yeah, but that doesn't work on the undead. For those, you need a priest. A priest? You know how my family feels about priests? Ugh, I'm sick of terrorizing people one at a time. There's gotta be a way to terrorize everybody in the cafeteria at once. And make money at the same time. I'm sure there is. That is, after all, the essence of capitalism. Trick everyone in the cafeteria into having an orgy, then film it? Blackmail in bulk? Oh boy. Set the building on fire and charge an exit fee? Maybe the blackmail one. There we go. Simple, elegant, raunchy. I like your style. But how are you going to trick a whole room full of people into having an orgy? Oh yeah, right. What? This is this type of game, Drea. Listen. That's why I changed it to 18+. It should be like, this is like very mature content. Don't tell me you don't know how to do that. Is this something you do all the time? Is this something you don't do all the time? I thought you were a prince of hell. Yeah, but I'm prince of the burny part of hell, not the sexy part of hell. That explains it. Well, to answer your question, this is a room full of high schoolers. A slight breeze could instigate an orgy. Although the succubus sauce I snuck into the sloppy joes won't hurt either. It certainly doesn't. You, Vera, and Damien retreat to a safe distance to film the sexy carnage and avoid the fluids. Oof. No, I see you. No. No. Listen. Okay, let's work on that charm, baby. We gotta work on that charm. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Oh, dodgeball match. But the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. Succubus sauce. Yeah. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm. Okay. As you walk down the hallway trying to beat a level of Bone Crush on your phone, you run smack into Vera, also engrossed in her phone. Sure, feel free to read over my shoulder. You wouldn't understand the charts anyway. Miranda's been mouthing off about a princess, about being a princess again, as if that's so amazing.
Pathetic.
She's a princess underwater. You know what's underwater? Sea slugs and fish shit. You know what's not underwater? This school. Why should birthright matter when there are so many other factors that determine a person's worth? The Valley Girl voice? I don't know what that. I don't think I've heard a Valley Girl voice. Their beauty, their cruelty, their business sense, and using all these factors, I've divided the school into cools and uncools. Now, I just need to find a way to reinforce the superiority of the cools over the uncools. It's like the white girl Starbucks from Cali. I don't know if I heard of that, Drea. Uncool students should have to carry cool students from class to class on chases. Rotting squid should be thrown at unschool to remind them how uncool they are. Carry.
Not bad.
Oh, okay, nice. I do worry about my shoes getting scuffed up, getting from class to class. These cockatrice scale pumps cost $2,000. What am I supposed to do? Walk in them? Of course, the uncool students should pay for these chases out of pocket. When I get back in a stream, if you tune in, I'll show you. Then I'll show you. Oh, you do Valley Girl. Okay. Yeah. If not, I'll just have to. I'll just have to check your VOD when you do come back. I'll try to tune in. Okay. Maybe I'll go into the chase business, exploit my fellow students, advance the cools, and turn a profit. A few days later, you see Vera being carried from Apparitions 3rd to AP Fear Mongering on a beautiful studded couch. You notice there's a tag on it that says Oberlin Upholstery, and Vera's counting her money. Sweet, you gain +2 money, ooh, as a royalty for your idea and +1 smarts. Okay, we're halfway there. We gotta do our best to win.
Let's go.
Vera. Okay. So maybe we can try maybe we'll go to the cat now. Let's see what he has.
What's up?
Oh, what she has. I'm so sorry. Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So, take a look. Events. A corpse? Blake with 2 holes? Stat buffs, nerfs, and secret endings. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. I feel like the corpse would be for Vera, right? Fashion accessory? Alright, let's do the corpse.
Later, Gator.
Which is the corpse? Well, actually there's are many better smells, but you know what I mean, right? Okay. Nothing bloody. I know, right?
Let's go.
Okay, let's go to Vera. You arrive at your chosen table to find Vera looking askance at Miranda's lunch. A single, very suspicious-looking apple. Miranda, honey, your apple seems to be pulsing with unhealthy purple light. Oh, I'm sure it's just your imagination.
Ugh.
It also has a skull on it, and it smells like lighter fluid. I don't think it's for eating. Of course it's for eating. It's a perfectly standard poison apple. You know, the sort that puts a princess to sleep for 100 years. You literally just admitted it's poison. I know, and I always said I wouldn't be the kind of princess who eats a poisoned apple. But how else will I find a prince to wake me with true love's kiss and live happily ever after with me? Girl, we need to have a little talk about feminism. You back me up on this. Tell her she doesn't need to poison herself for the sake of a man. You don't need to eat the apple. Princess should be eating poison apples so that you'll kiss them. There are plenty of eligible princesses on hotprincefinder.com. Hotprincefinder.com. Oh no! I got Miranda. Dang it. That's not what a finder? For a hot princess? What is this sorcery? I must see it at once. You pull the website on your phone. You've already got a bookmark for no reason. Goodness. It even lists their pedigrees? And you're right, not all of them are even looking for sleeping princesses. This one is only looking for a princess who is a frog. That will be much simpler to achieve. I only need to anchor a minor witch. This isn't what I was going for at all. God, if you're that hungry for a dick, just buy a damn hooker. Dick? Who said anything about dick? Royal marriage is strictly a business arrangement. When it comes to romance, we are free to make our own decisions. That's good news for you, especially since Miranda seems to really like your suggestion. Dang it! Vera, why?
Let's go.
I'm not doing so hot. Okay. Maybe let's do our smarts. Yeah. Smarts. Okay, yeah. We'll bump up the smarts. Class. That day, you learn a ton of spells that are all cool. Oh, that are all as cool as they are seemingly useless. A spell to renew Sticker's stickiness. Gotta up your riz on her. Yeah. A spell that turned chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. A spell that to gain +2 smarts. Actually, you use that last spell and you gain +2 smarts. Okay. While doing all that, you've been carrying your newly acquired corpse as if it was a totally normal thing to do. But some people seem to think otherwise. Oh, okay, here's the 4. Okay, here's 4 of the 6. Okay. Oh no, it's the 4 most hateful people in school. Oh, why are you carrying a corpse, idiot? Psh, what a shameful display of distaste. Yeah, what a noob. Carrying around corpses is for noobs. Ooh, a corpse. I love corpses. Also, I'm super drunk. Okay, the 3 most hateful people in school and Polly. As the school's social elite, we disapprove of this. I'm the head of the hierarchy, and I can't condone such stupidity under our domain. I'm the taste of the hierarchy, and I don't appreciate such real. Oh, use of a corpse. Also, lesser known fact about corpses, they smell. I'm the fist of the hierarchy, and I want to punch you because punching people is what I do.
Hi.
I'm Polly, and I'm like super drunk. So whatever Vera says. Yikes! Despite your disregard for stupid social conventions and school hierarchies, you feel the urge to please them. Maybe because that's what this game is about. When you bought this corpse, Valerie told you that it was a fashion accessory and that she was absolutely not just trying to dispose of a body. But now you're starting to feel she might have fooled you. No time to lose. How can you convince the corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory? Oh shoot. Okay. Trivia fact. about fashion accessories. Most of them are worn by your head. Quickly put the corpse head on your put the corpse on your head. Shallow social creatures respond only to status. Rip the brand logo off the most high-end accessory you own and put it on the corpse. Hi, Kami. Hello, hello. Rip the brand off high-end accessory you own. Not so smart. Dang it. I'm not good at this. Swiftly, you gather the corpse and place it on your head. Your classmates remain silent, looking at you. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Kami? The tension is great. You do your best to look serious and fashionable, but the silence is broken by the police. Madam, is that corpse your missing husband? Yes, that's Howard. My Howard, sobs a woman with the police.
What a noob.
Whoa, noob. You murdered somebody and tried to hide a corpse as a fashion accessory? What an idiot. Fashion is an elevated form of taste that shouldn't be used lightly to hide a crime. A deplorable way of covering up a crime. We, the Oberlins, are much smarter about that. For instance, we would sell the corpse to an idiot and convince them it was a good sale. Moron. Still drunk. Is that the police? Whoa, let's drink to that. Some police officers point their guns at you. Hands in the air. You've been charged with murder and with wearing a corpse as a very uncool fashion accessory.
Pathetic.
Sad. What are they? The fashion police? -3 money? The legal system is kind of fucked up. Dang, I'm not doing so good. I'm not gonna win Vera. She can be like, you moron. I'm alright. That's good. That's good. That's good. Hold on. Stretch? Okay. Okay.
Bruh.
Okay, let's try to work on that charm again. Well, actually, let's go back to let's go smarts. Okay, no, that's the class. That's the cat. That's the cat. Okay, never mind. Let's go. We'll just work up on that charm. Okay. Epic Day Dodgeball. Match takes place. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. You explain to her the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing and gains a sense of self-worth. You gain +1 BFF. Sadly, she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off screen. And +2 charm. We've got a best friend forever. BFF. I like your character. She's really cute. Yeah, the Frankenstein. Yeah, so that's my character. After a fearsome battle, you find that you, Vera, and Scott are the sole survivors of a bloody and terrible dodgeball match. Damn, are we the only ones alive? Shit, I can't afford to lose. I don't want that on my academic resume. No, not losing. Losing is like not a good thing. Don't worry, Scott. Losing is like winning, except it's losing. I'm not sure if I should feel worried or relieved. Worried, Scott. Losing is bad. A loser Scott is a bad Scott. I don't want to be a bad Scott. Then what we need is a fast way to turn this game around. There's no way to win this dodgeball match unless we completely change the rules of the dodgeball as we know them. It's time to unleash your sick acting skills. Pretend you're caught in a disease. Change the rules. So smart. You swiftly flee to the International Ministry of Sports and start a complex legal process. After an absurd whirlwind of legal action and bribery, you finally drastically change the rules of dodgeball. You go back to the high school, and the new rule set favors your team in comprehensible ways. Scott, you focus on catching the blue flamingo to gain 50 more points. Gotcha! You two dance the tango so we can win this thing. You dance all the right moves that officially end the match way ahead of the other team, who are still combining combining, who are still combing the hair of their team llama. Well, I have no idea what just happened, but according to this rulebook, you won. Holy cow, kids! I didn't remember any of these rules. I guess my memory lost that memory remembering stuff. Don't worry, coach. Losing is like winning, except instead of winning, it's losing. That's right, Vera. And if you learned that, it means I've won at the ancient sport of teaching. Who knew that subverting the rules of a sport was that easy? We live in a wonderful and twisted world. You end up reverting the rules back to how they were before, but boy was that fun. You gain +2 creativity, ooh, and +1 fun. Nice. Okay. Let's go to Vera. Here we go. You find Damien and Vera hunched over a scale model of spooky national bank made of milk cartons, lunch trays, and ketchup packets. Alright, we'll go in through the side entrance, disable the alarms with an EMP, and blow the safe. Why don't we just blow up the side entrance, blow up the alarms, and blow up the safe? Because we only have so much C4, Damien. That sounds like a personal problem. What's this thing? Damien points at a kosher dill pickle in front of the vault labeled Police Ogre? That's the police ogre. He got eyes all the way around his head, never sleeps, doesn't take bribes, and is invisible in combat. Can we blow him up? No, we can't blow him up. We need to find a way around him. Well, I'm out of ideas. Yo, Rhea, we'll cut you in on the heist if you can solve this ogre problem for us. Luckily, you're a heist mastermind. Before Vera or Damien can react, you rob the bank yourself and split the money with Vera. Eat the pickle. Rob the bank yourself and split the money with Vera. Quick as a flash, you take a cab over to the bank, walk in the front door, fist bump the police ogre, and walk out with all the money. You ride back to school and dump half the money out on the table, totally burying their shitty scale model of the bank. What? How? You explain that you and the police ogre go to the same salsa dancing class, taking advantage of personal friendships for illicit profit. I've never respected you more. I assume this pile of money and gold ingots is my share. You nod sexily. Hey, where's my cut? I've got your cut right here, interloper. Vera stabs Damien with one of the irresponsibly sharp butter knives the school cafeteria provides. You've never been more turned on. Oof! Now you just kick me out of my own house? Don't you gotta go to work? Yuffie, don't you have work today? Week 5, evening.
Let's go.
Okay, let's check the library. See what the library has.
Show me that money.
Maybe? Going to work is important, Yuffie. How else will you pay for your bills? I didn't know violence turns you. Shh, Drea, shush. Hi, stranger. It's been a while. I've missed you. It's okay. You can look at my stuff. Too poor for this? Dang. Hype station. Fuck bills. I'd rather hang out with my boyfriend. You're not gonna regret that later, right? Okay, we'll get the gift.
No refunds.
Oh, painting? Drawing from a random kid. I know the composition is not that great and the color palette lacks depth, but fuck you, it's a gift.
Let's go.
Okay, so let's work on that smartness. Okay, that day you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. I never regret spending time with my boyfriend. Yeah, but what about the bills though? He's a bit he's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you. Fuck bills. Sure, you're saying that now. You're saying that now. Look at you, excelling at cliche movie tropes. You get +2 smarts and +1 valuable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young. You're happily examining the shitty crayon drawing you got from the store, thinking about what kind of frame will enhance its childish colors and stupid composition when Scott approaches you. Hey Rhea, is that a picture? I love pictures. Coach says one picture is worth 1,000 words, and there are so many words I love, like pizza and good and boy. So the picture must be even better. What's your picture saying, bro? It looks like a little stick person holding hands with two big sticks person, and also there's a house and the son has hair. You patiently explain to Scott that this is a picture of a family and that those are solar rays, not hairs.
Awesome, bro.
Oh, those two big bros are protecting the little bro. I get it. What? No, you tell Scott that the two big sticks figures are parents. Parents? Wow. So that's what parents looks like. I actually have some parents, but, well, I've never actually seen them. That's okay though. Once a year, they sneak into our house in the middle of the night and leave me Christmas presents because I'm a good boy and they love me.
Go home, loser.
It's kind of my fault for using my savings at anime conventions. Yeah, it's okay. Ha! You baby. You still think parents leave Christmas presents in the middle of the night? That's some myth. It is?
What?
Yeah. Everybody knows that all Christmas gifts are delivered by Satan Claus, a bearded home invader with lobster hands and a cookie fetish. But my parents think I'm a good boy. Psst, Rhea, are you just going to stand there and let these douchebags ruin Scott's innocence? Distract him. Whoa, you know this is a serious situation, but if it's causing Vera to show empathy. Quick, divert Scott's attention by starting a discussion on the history development of jazz music, making a silly face. Well, Scott's silly, right? Oh, hold on. Go points. Oh. Okay, there you go, Drea. I'd go silly face. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Okay, let's see. Not so fun? Dang! Okay, of course, what a great idea. You make an enormous stone face out of basalt and emeralds. What are you doing, Rhea? That stone face looks scary. I admire its eldritch brutalism, but am also confused as to why you're doing this. A giant stone face? We hate giant stone faces. Oh, I hate you too, you miserable animals. Booms, the giant stone face. No wonder your parents abandoned you. Their parents abandoned them? But what about my parents? Your parents too, you buff idiot. Says the stone face. Oh, especially your parents, in fact.
Not cool.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You're a failure.
Oh, you're such a douchebag in an unappealing way, Rhea. When they say that sometimes it's better not to tell the truth, they don't mean the alternative is to build a magic stone face to tell you the truth for you.
No.
I know. No, it's okay. I guess it was time for me to accept the truth. Oh, dang it. Not the dog noise! Dog noise! Wolf noise! Wolf! Wolf noises! Oh, dang. You slink away in shame. The face you made wasn't funny at all. It rolls at spooky high and dramatically lowers everyone's self-esteem. Rhea. What? What? Say the word, Rhea. No! Dog noise! Dog noise! Okay. You take your seat beside arguably the two coolest monsters in all of Spooky High. Here's hoping you can keep up with them. Vera, are you eating manticore steaks again? Yes, and it's delicious. Don't you know the amount of cruelty involved in the mainstream meat production industry? Yes, and it's delicious. Oshi, hi! Hi, Yuffie! Get to work safely, okay? Besides, Liam, you're a vampire. Don't you only consume things that are dead? Well, yes, I suppose. But it's always ethically sourced, organic, free-range, and human. Not Yuffie. I thought you kicked... Hello, Nidus. I thought you said Yuffie went to work. I thought Yuffie said she left. The human population is out of control and eating them is the most environmentally responsible thing to do. Listen, Liam, I happen to have a personal feud with every single animal I eat. I make sure to meet all of them first and ensure I'm devouring only the ones I hate the most. It makes it extra tasty. Oh, you're on her PC! Well then, surely you can inflict such pain without going through the cruel meat industry and supporting factory farming. Isn't home cruelty better anyways? You may actually have a point there, but... sorry. And if I get my hand in the pot, I can inflict even more effective and specific pain. And I bet there's a way to make money off this too. So who's your target for prom? Snake Woman. Right here. Vera. Yeah, your badge. Okay, hold on. Hang on. Somehow I've ended up arguing against my own interests here. Liam, do you want to find innovative and creative ways to move society forward, or do you want to oppose cruelty like every other weak mainstream loser? You can actually hear Liam's brain shaking as he struggles between his desire to be perceived as ethical and his desire to be perceived as creative. Maybe you can step in and help out. The animals you kill may lose their lives, but what about their afterlives? Instead of letting their spirits go to waste as the byproduct of the meat industry, let's serve their internal souls as a side dish. Liam, animals are already suffering from ignorance. If Vera wanted to increase their pain, the best we can do is teach them the concept of death so they really fear their fate. Let's educate cattle on metaphysics. Oh, dang it! Wrong person. BRB? Okay. Condone the animal cruelty, but I hope okay, I do like animals, but their illiteracy is my fourth least favorite thing about them. Right between their poor taste in fashion and simplistic views on German cinema. It's not the worst idea you've ever had. Although, face it, Rhea, you're known for having pretty terrible ideas about 50% of the time. I don't really see building an empire out of private schools for cattle, but with my business acumen, I guess it's possible. And I can rest secure in the knowledge that I'm solving the bovine education crisis. Helping Liam helps cows is like helping you help Liam choose you to go to prom with. No, I wanted Vera or something. Vera! Oh, we got 2 more days.
Let's go.
Time to go, time to run. Let's go with boldness. No, charm? I really gotta work on that charm though. Okay, let's try that charm. Dodgeball takes place. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team. But suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. Hi Astrum, welcome back. The player bursts into tears and you take advantage of the moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose -5 mercy, a stat that might be useful in Monster Prom sequels, but isn't now, and you gain +2 charm. In the course of your activities, you come across Vera and Polly hatching yet another scheme. You sneak a little closer so you can eavesdrop.
Hi.
Listen, this has been a fruitful partnership so far in terms of making people look like imbeciles, but I think it's time we monetize. Sick burns don't buy fresh outfits. Yeah, fine, whatever. I guess I could use some new thongs or whatever, but like, I don't want to stop making people look dumb just so we can make money. I don't want to sell out. Personally, I can't wait to sell out, but you have a point. We can't sacrifice our brand. The question, of course, is how do we do both? Yeah, how do we get rich off yanking people's chains? Ugh, careful with your choice of words, Polly. What? Chains are a big thing for ghosts. Of course. You don't seem to have any immediate ideas. Maybe you can offer a solution? Why don't you make a phony workout craze? It works for Frank pilots. The amateur pilots? Oh man. I call it stealing. Oh! Hi, Frazzles. Phony workout craze. Oh, not Polly! Dang it! Oh my god, that's so good! We can make a bunch of ridiculous exercises like tongue squats and dick crunches and encourage people to post selfies of their workout success. Hydrate? Okay, hold on. Let's see. 1 week subscription to our proprietary exercise tracker for $1. $49.99 for every hour after thereafter. I think we might actually turn a profit on this one, Polly. And hey, if a bunch of people get stronger dicks and tongues in the process, I'm not gonna complain, if you know what I mean. You have no idea what you've just unleashed on the world, but these two seems happy with you. You gain +1 creativity, +2 smarts. Oh. Sorry. Monster problem drawn nearby. I gotta hurry! Who will you ask? Ah, dang it. Is this... I don't think we got it.
Hi.
Yes, ask Vera to prom. Please. Please, Vera. Please. Please. You finally pluck your courage and ask your beloved to go to prom with you? You're asking me to go to prom with you? What a shortcut to Lame Town. Dang it! Reopening a MySpace account would be less harmful to my popularity than dating you.
Ugh.
I think I just puked in my mouth. Who needs prom? You focus on your career goal by a renowned surgeon. Dang it! You studied hard and passed all the tests. She denied me, guys. What did I unmute to? Many things. Unfortunately, no hospital wanted to hire you because it turns out that going to prom with a cool date is an essential requirement on a surgeon's resume. And so you never got a job, and in the end, you became homeless. Don't even dare to think that monster prom isn't important. Dang, really? Most likely to make Pluto a planet again? Vera's quote. The biggest mystery in life is how all this is necessary for my career. Dang! New endings, new events, new outcomes? We didn't get the date, guys. We didn't get the date. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Pathetic. Like it always does. Life happened, and it was wonderful. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Some haters once said adult life would put that mean bitch in her place. But you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own bitch. Miranda got a job being princess of her kingdom, which was actually kind of her job already. Hi, Emmy! Well, you don't see her complaining about it. Damien became an interior designer specializing in torture machines. Last month, Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and chic. I lost, Alduin. Vera didn't want to date me. For those 6 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for monster prom might have ended there. Might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Dang. A crime syndicate? Ah. Okay. Okay, well, that was the first one. Bear don't want me. I'm pathetic. You know, I don't think I've ever won an ending. We didn't go prom, but that was a good ending. Okay. Second term, right? Okay. We'll just look at these real quick. More game? I could probably do like a short one. Longer game? Probably a short one. I love the Polaroid look. Okay. Yeah, but that is Monster Prom, guys. That's just Monster Prom. Did I win a date? No. But it's okay. I'll just take myself to prom. Thanks for playing. Yeah. You just unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons. Oof! This is about to get weird. You have unlocked a new. You have unlocked 8 new images in the gallery. Gallery. Endings. Oh, Vera leaving. Oof. Congratulations. Oh. Oh. Oh, process pictures. Wow, look at her. Oh, these are fan arts. Oh, okay, yeah. Obviously, it says in the tab. Okay. Dragon Heat. Okay, I could do one quick one. Second term? Okay, we can do second term. That took about like almost. Okay, maybe I could do. Okay, maybe I'll do a full one. We'll do a full one since about approximately an hour. So okay. We'll go ahead and get started. Okay. We'll do second term this time. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and afraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. We'll do Flame Girl this time. Red. Rhea. Okay.
Let's start a fire.
We had yet to experience its. Hi Molly. Experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. Oh yeah, the robot guy. Okay. I'm back. Okay, so these are our candidates, Rhea. We got robot guy, vampire man, ghost girl, werewolf fan, mermaid girl, demon guy. We got tentacle girl and Vera, snake lady. Okay, I remember clearly. It's 6 weeks we're left. We'll do one more speed run. And if we don't get anything, oof. We were all scrambling to catch the attention of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Miss you? Aw, miss you too, Molly. Scott Howell, 21. Mermaid, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polygeist, 22. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all of the wrong things. Damien LeVay, 21. A fearless demon with a taste of destruction and a love of fire. Liam de Lioncourt, 4XX. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Should I put a poll up? How many polls can I do? How many options? I think it was like 4, right? Zoe, forever? An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculester Hewlett Packard V version 1.0. Zagord, let's go. Is that Zoe? A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose from our prom days, daunting. Okay. I'm kind of like speeding through this real quick. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Master Prom. It's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest quiz ever will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect true selves. Let's start. Okay. Hold on, let me see here. Dang, only 5? Dang. Okay, it's fine. We'll just see who I feel for. You wish you were raised by a pack of wolves. Oh, a wild wolves who happen to be tech moguls who own some sort of some of the most profitable companies of Silicon Valley. There would be kick-ass role models and wild wolves. Sick. A mysterious old man who saved me from the streets in order to raise me as his disciple in the ancient ways of Rad de Jing. A really progressive marriage between a kick-ass venomous snake and actual fire. I love fire and I see no issue with being raised by it. Being raised by wolves and mysterious old man or marriage. Mysterious old man. So fun. Okay. A distant relative you didn't know. A distant relative you didn't even know has passed. You have attended their funeral, but you're super hooked binge watching the 7th season of The Office. What excuse do you make to avoid the social obligation? Try to convince your family that you were a flamingo all along, and flamingos are not supposed to attend funerals. The trick to good lying is being subtle and telling half-truths. Tell your family you can't attend because you're super hooked binge watching the 5th season of The Office. Just don't go. From now on, every time a family member asks why didn't you attend, just say, and we get them. So regular mon prom sometimes with friends? We'll see. It'll probably be off stream though. I don't know when I'll be able to stream this again. Half truths. So smart. Okay. Your partner just gave you a cool gift for your anniversary, but you totally forgot. Quick, come up with an idea for a great gift. Cool gift. The abstract concept of gratefulness, a silly toy that makes silly noises, and art commissioned by Picasso. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know if I'll be able to stream it or whatever, off stream, in stream. Anything capable of leading them to overdose of some sort. Anything on fire or a weapon. No, a weapon on fire. A pony, always a pony. Gratefulness. Oh, we landed on, okay, interesting. What's the sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have? Lyrics to all Disney songs, how to set stuff on fire, how to make a killer cocktail out of anything, a bachelor's in engineering, all the principles to build a financial empire, an accurate approximation of all fictional characters' genitalia. Ooh. What's the sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have? Okay. How to make a killer cocktail out of anything. Okay. Okay, we'll see where this leads us. Okay.
Let's do this.
So our smarts is 11, boldness is 4, creativity is 4, charm is 4, fun is 7, money is 5. Okay, so let's build up that charm. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirits, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. You gain +2 charm. Later in the halls, you run into Polly and Liam, who seems to be talking about some kind of flyer. Who you sit with can't change who you see through the game. Okay. Flyer is for an upcoming music festival, Howlapalooza. Howlapalooza. Oh my goodness. So, we agree on everything for Friday, right? Oh no, it's okay, I'll do it. Yeah, pretty much. And Saturday, we should totally go to Messer Chups and imagine a fucking dragon.
So authentic.
Sure, those bombs are great. And then at 3 a.m., I want to check out that guy in the parking lot who just makes a cacophony for 2 hours. How? Oh no. Ghosts are super into cacophony. I believe I'm saying that right. But at 3 a.m. I wanted to go to MC Griffin.
Cool.
I mean, it's a friggin' griffin that raps. It's the hottest shit right now, Liam. Worth a shot. You know, the hottest shit right now isn't the criteria I use to pick the artist I want to see, right?
Yes.
A griffin that raps, Liam. I called him Leon, didn't I? Liam. There should be a better way to decide this other than repeating our choices in a loud, annoying tone. But I love the loud, annoying tone thing. I know, but still. Go ahead, don't be shy. You might have the ultimate trick for how to choose the best schedule for this music festival. Get into as much ayahuasca as possible until some kind of spirit animals appears and shares its wisdom with you. Don't fight over this. The one who the artist. We'll go that way. Dangerously high amounts of house. I can't say that word. You sure know how to charm a lady? That sounds problematic. Isn't it like cultural appropriation or something? Don't worry, Liam. If we acknowledge it as cultural appropriation, then it is not that bad. It's called lampshading. I do it all the time to avoid guilt. Also, the only thing I pretend to appropriate is a kick-ass, mind-blowing I can't say that word. Hi. I'm not sure you're right, but okay, let's go with it. Actually, I've heard that's pretty hip right now. And by pretty hip right now, you mean the hottest shit right now, huh? Oh, I love a good old that word night. I wonder what spirit animal a house coo. A house coo? I don't know either. I know, right?
Classic.
I love the coyote one. He gives the best advice ever. Well played, sir. You got Paulina super hyped about this, and also she finds oh my goodness. Super funny when she's high, so I have a strong hunch we'll be seeing my thing. By all means, feel free to join us. You seem pretty clever, and you also know how to manage our lovely, crazy, ghostly friend. You joined them, and despite what you might have hoped for, it all happened off-game. But it was pretty rad, and you know what? In the end, you got the jellyfish who was super into breakdancing. You gained +2 fun, +2 creativity. Oh, nice! Okay, let's go get some money. I think like some events would be nice, right? Oh,
Let's do this.
Polly is 99%, 100% smart. Yeah. Okay, so who are we going with here? I'll let chat decide if they decide quickly. If not, I'm just gonna go to somebody random. Okay. I know Yuffie and Drea said the mermaid girl, Miranda. Okay. Okay. Gotta be quick. If not, I will just pick somebody. Mermaid? Mermaid girl? Miranda? Okay. Okay. I guess we could go for Mermaid Girl. Let's see. Okay, we'll go for Mermaid Girl then. But Polly's here too. I'm like, Polly, go away! Okay, we'll go with Mermaid Girl. We'll see if we get her. Okay. Mermaid. Polly and Miranda sit together, surrounded by Miranda's customary crowd of serfs.
Huh?
So wait, you've actually got serfs who eat for you?
Disgraceful.
Well, of course. I find eating to be terribly undignified, and so I almost never do it. Hey, me neither. What other kinds of crazy serfs have you got? Well, I have a serf to go to the bathroom for me, a serf to experience difficult emotions for me, and a serf for keeping my silverware in alphabetical order. I even have a surfing serf for standing on top of whenever I go surfing. Wow, that's a lot of serfs. It's a fair amount. The only limit is my imagination. Unfortunately, my imagination's serf imagined a way to escape from serfdom. So now I'm all out of ideas. Well, I'm sure with the help of Rhea, we could probably think up a dope new kind of serf. Oh, is that so? I can't wait. Well, you're on the spot now. What will it be? Oh, Miranda, you should get a puppy serf. It's not actually a serf. It's just like 50 cute dogs. You should get a party serf, Polly, a serf to experience your hangovers for you. We'll try to get Miranda. A serf? That's actually just a room full of cute puppies? Why didn't my imagination serf come up with such a marvelous idea? I swear, if he hadn't escaped, I'd have him hanged by my execution serf immediately. As a matter of fact, would you like to be my new imagination serf? The pay is non-existent, but you make up for it in constant fear of death. You politely decline Miranda's offer, but agree to go to the animal shelter to pick out a puppy serf instead. Huzzah! Okay, let's go to the library and gain some money.
Let's do this.
Okay. Library. Okay, that day you spent some time on the library's PC mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. She's wild, I love her. Anyways, you gain plus 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million dollars. Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 money. Okay. Without meaning to, you find yourself in conversation with Polly and Miranda, comparing the apps on your phones. Ooh, what you got, Miri? What you got? Well, I have this game, Misunderstanding of Mobs. I'm not entirely sure how to play, but I keep winning, so it's nice. So that's nice. I've also got Scepter, which is like Uber, but for serfs instead of cars.
How majestic.
And Spooner, which is like a dating app, but for silverware. You know, I like my apps elegant and majestic. That's pretty cool, but do you have rap chat? It turns all your messages into raps, but you can only see them for 8 seconds. Wow, what about you, Rhea? What fun apps do you have? Yeah, impress us with something rad. Tigger? An app that can make tigers appear anywhere? There's nothing as majestic as a tiger. Not much in terms of a rad card. Majestic, the tiger one. Oh, dang it! Not so charming! Dang it. To show them how it works, you summon 4 tigers into the ceiling above you. They immediately freak out and smash through the ceiling, descending on you in a whirlwind of teeth and claws. Dude, why did you make tigers appear in the ceiling? The ceiling is not an appropriate place for tigers. The ceiling is not an appropriate place for tigers. As your friends flee and the tigers surround you, you reflect that you have learned a valuable lesson today. Oh, I got her though. Well, her heart logo showed up. Just because you can make tigers appear anywhere doesn't mean you should. You lose -2 smarts and -1 charm. Dang. I sacrificed myself to get her interest. Okay, so let's go into... We'll bump up the... maybe boldness? No. We'll work on the charm. We got... No, the cat's there. Okay. Boldness, bathroom, 5. 5. Okay, we'll go fix our boldness. That day, you skip class and you just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. You're enjoying the sound of no ear-splitting shrieks filling the air when suddenly an ear-splitting shriek fills the air.
Disgusting!
Zoe, what is this abominable nonsense? How dare you so much as think such filth? Oh my goodness. How dare you so much as think such filth, much less write it, much less put it on the internet. Oh my gosh, that English. Miranda, I honestly have no idea what you're so upset about. I'm simply expressing myself through the noble art of fanfiction. By writing a story about me, a noble and beautiful mer princess in a forbidden romance with Nash O'Mahony, the son of the Prime Minister of the Air Kingdom. The Prime Minister, Zoe! I would never date anyone from some socialist nightmarescape with a Prime Minister. But this has nothing to do with you. It's not set at Spooky High, it's set at Creepy High. And the Mer Princess is named Marmanda Vanderbunt. That sounds nothing like Miranda Vanderbilt. They barely even end with the same 4 letters. Don't you know the last 4 letters are the most magical and important of all letters in monarchy culture? Why, I should have this drivel ripped into shreds with a libel knife, the cutlery used by the most scathing of reviewers. See, Miranda, you've nothing like Marmanda. She totally would have gone with the slander spoon. I simply cannot stand by while my friend, classmate, and inferior publishes such air people sympathizer nonsense. Oh dear, this could get ugly than it already is. Better step in and help a lady out. Which lady, though, is up to you. Leave Zoe alone, Miranda. No, we're going for Miranda. Miranda's right, Zoe. A better writer wouldn't even need to put something as disgusting as the air people into a fan fiction. It's just a cheap trick for shock value, like self-cessed or impreg. Oof. How dare? Well, we're going for Miranda. We're going for Miranda. Sorry. Maybe Zoe next time. Oh, excuse me? Impreg, as in male pregnancies? Seriously, Rhea? Why would you choose to insult that trope? You do know that merman can get pregnant, right? Really? They can? Duh. I learned about it when I was writing my Spooky High Seas ocean. Zoe? Maybe we'll save Zoe for next time. And also, from knowing how seahorses work, because everyone knows male seahorses get pregnant, and also that mermaids function exactly like seahorses. It's true, we do. Many of our most brutal war tactics and most nuanced taxation laws come from various subspecies of seahorses. But nowhere in seahorse culture does it mention shaming others for which gender of their species can and cannot get pregnant. Ooh, I already wrote a great impreg fic where the Mer King gives birth to a son who single-handedly wipes out all the air people in one blow, while he himself is also pregnant. You wrote a fanfic wherein all those monstrous feathery heathens are massacred. Oh, totally. Many. I just happened to write one with the forbidden romance. They aren't all like that. This sounds much more satisfactory. Let's go read them right now without Rhea, since she feels like it is acceptable to shame the natural biological processes of many species. Aw, man. Sure is gonna be hard. I'm losing my charms! Oof! I'm losing my stuff, my stats. That's not good. That's not ideal. But I'm getting the heart icon for her though, so is that good? Okay, she is. Mermaid. You come upon Damien sneering at Miranda's elaborate silverware spread while her eating serves chow down immediately at a neighboring table. I still don't get why you collect these all these stupid forks and spoons and shit.
What a noob.
I mean, even the knives don't really look that deadly. Silly boy, this silverware is not for killing. Things can be for stuff other than killing. That's lame as hell. It's basically useless. I mean, you don't even eat. Your serfs do it for you. Well, of course they do. But they're not using any of your silverware. Naturally, they aren't. Serfs must eat with their hands, as befits the lower classes. So you're saying this silverware collection has no practical purpose? Things have practical purposes? These two could go round and round like this forever, unless you say something to resolve the dispute. Lay off Miranda, Damien. What about your collection of exotic corpses? Okay, that's different. Those corpses are useful. Useful for what? For holding down important documents. What important documents? Documents about very important. Fine. I guess I don't use the stupid corpses for anything. I just stack them in a shed and occasionally dress them up in silly costumes. There, are you happy? Extremely. Whatever, I'm gonna go play with my corpses. You stay behind with Miranda to admire her collection. She even teaches you how to use the romance fork. Smooth. Okay, let's get some of that stats up that we lost.
Let's do this.
Okay. Let's work on that charm again. Okay, that day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit an agreement. What an unexpected twist. You gain plus 10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything like that, and plus 2 charm. You're fucking around on your cell phone when you see a couple of classmates fucking around on their cell phones too, but louder and with more aggravation. Oh, we don't have Miranda in this one. Paulina, this is an institution of learning, and I am finding it increasingly difficult to concentrate with you making tigers appear everywhere constantly. They'll soon overrun the school. I find it simply abhorrent the amount of money you are funneling into Tiger. When an app advertises itself as free but then gets you addicted and causes you to end up paying more and more money, minus 99 monies at a time, that's just awesome. Exploitative of the weak-willed. And I love exploiting the weak-willed, but I prefer when you do it with me. What's so special about Tiger anyway, that you're blowing all your money on it rather than investing in our schemes? Where to even begin? The premium feathers are dope. You can design the stripes on your tiger, pick custom colors, pick whisker size and strength. You can find out whether or not a tiger has super liked your profile and what pictures it's favorited. Don't get me wrong, it's not that I necessarily want to date a literal actual tiger. I just want to know if the literal actual tigers want to date me, as they should. You must realize how insane that sounds. I mean, hearing it out loud did sound pretty whack, I guess. Plus, the tigers, if the tigers gets hungry and start eating people, and honestly, it's shocking they haven't done that already, We won't have anyone to rip off. Right, because the tigers will be ripping off their arms and legs. Good point. I'll just delete the app and get rid of the tigers. There, deleted. And yet, there, tigers, here, tigers, everywhere, tigers. Huh? I wonder why that didn't work. Maybe because getting rid of downloadable content on a phone in a way destroys living flesh and blood beings into the beings in the real world. But you know what might actually work? For every tiger in the school, releases 3 anteaters. Have coach talk to them? I think that's you're right. Not so charming! Dang it. Excellent idea, although there are many areas in which I would not trust the opinion of a mere athlete. Communication with their own is one to which even I must happily defer. Yeah, what he said, Coach. You rang my wonderful, eager-eyed educates. Yeah, someone we have no idea who, just someone, made a whole fuckton. Language, Polina. Sorry, Coach. She means there is an abundance of tigers roaming around the school. Tigers? Here? Oh no, after all these years, they finally found me. Dude, I don't know what you're on about, but the tigers didn't find you. I summoned them using this app, Tiger. When I was a young cub, I was a tiger. Just a regular tiger living in the jungles of Miami. When I stumbled upon the most magical sight I'd ever seen. I don't know if we want to know this. Sometimes it's weird to know too much about your teachers. It was a group of young monsters punching around, circle back and forth over a net of sorts. I was informed that it was a beach volleyball, and it's strictly forbidden to tigers. I had two options: forget I had ever seen such magnificence and return to my life as an ordinary tiger, or forego the life of a savage jungle cat to become a high school PE coach. Obviously, I chose to follow my heart. But the tiger integrity and anti-sport mafia has been on my literal tail ever since. Where is he? Where is he? Comes a roar from somewhere down the hall. Where is that volleyball playing traitor? Here they come! Coach runs down the hallway, dives into a maintenance closet, and slams the door shut behind him. Dude, I hate PE as much as the next person. But trying to get our anthropomorphized tiger coach eaten by a pack of actual tigers? Not cool. It does lack a certain finesse as far as murder plots goes. And oh yeah, it did nothing to get rid of the tigers. Which was the point? You want to explain that it wasn't a murder plot at all, and how could you possibly have known that wild tigers hate beach volleyball? Or that coach was a fan of beach volleyball? Dang, I am losing my stats this game. You lose -2 smarts and -1 boldness. I'm losing my stats and it's not looking great. Okay.
Let's do this.
Okay, let's go to smartness. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. Afterwards, Miranda summons you. Oh, here we go. It feels weird to be summoned, but you comply. You can't resist her merman goons.
Greetings, fellow classmate.
Thank you for coming, my dear. I have finally decided to trust you with my most important aspiration. I am destined to be the queen of prom. The royal ascension is nigh. We must prepare. Most of my competition is naive. They foolishly assume that prom queen is a purely ceremonial title. Except Ursula Jr. She's proving to be quite a worthy rival. I respect that. Which is why we must destroy her reputation immediately. Any thoughts? Let's convince everyone that she likes humans. Fart joke? Not so smart! Dang it, a fart joke? Oh my gosh, this is not looking so good. You plan a story, time coming change, humans like warm weather, right? The story is picked up by Wolf News and even some real news networks. The EPA soon labels her history's greatest monsters. Her work terrorizing humanity earns her Count Dracula's Monster Outreach Award. No, she's a hero now. How can you do this to me? I trusted you with my aspirations, and you betrayed me, you tadpole. Dang, you die. Figuratively, from embarrassment. You lose my... Dang, I am not looking so good. Not looking so good, guys. We might not get it. Maybe next time we'll try to win a heart. It's not like Zoe and Miranda aren't actually the perkiest of gals, but they seem extra perky as they skitter around writing things down in notebooks. Doubtless you are admiring our great work, Rhea. You see, we are now food critics. Zoe has hired me for her magazine, totally a real food magazine. It's an honor to have you on board, Your Highness. Zoe holds up a bunch of papers stapled together with doodles in crayon that seem to be eldritch runes, with some sparkly scratch and sniff stickers stuck on top. If you're quiet and subservient, you may watch us in our quest to be the best food critics ever. I was a little hesitant about founding this very legitimate magazine, since I'm new to eating things other than minds and souls. And I usually have my eating serfs eat for me, but then Zoe and I realized we were the absolute best food critics according to our taste audience, which was comprised of Miranda's food serfs. Now watch us create culinary criticism magic. First up, macaroni and cheese. This food item contains both macaroni and cheese, and therefore deserves 5 stars for this accurate description. Next, calces with vegetables. I never tried it, and the pieces seem seems way too small to even register in my many mouths. Tentacles? Hi, Bendy. I won't try it either, but the name sounds very, very fancy, so 5 stars. Here is this microwave. Ah, yes, this is very shiny and very cubic shaped, which are both good qualities for food. 5 stars. Here are some French fries. They don't seem to be particularly French, but they don't seem particularly un-French either. Oh dear. How will we ever determine their Frenchosity? Psh! Easy. That's your specialty. Miranda, obviously the most qualified to determine this. The only way to establish Frenchosity is actually to go to France. Okay. An insightful decision indeed. It seems you truly understand the privileges of royalty, Rhea. After all, that's why they're called serfs, because they live to serve me. You have a feeling that joke might be hit or miss written down, but thankfully you're not reading it because this is a conversation and out loud. The way Miranda says serfs sounds enough like serve that the joke totally reads and is hilarious. Okay, but now what do we do while we wait for your serf to get back from France? Why, now I will fill you in on my weekly featurette for Totally a Real Food magazine entitled Silverware, Silver There. Conversely, that joke is probably even funnier as a visual than spoken out loud. I don't remember commissioning that featurette. What's this? What's it about? You didn't. And it's about me telling you in what fancy arrangement fancy silverware should go for maximum fanciness. Now, if you're doing an inverted diamond solstice flower for an occasion like a semi-formal engagement or a black tie assassination, you want to make sure the sugar spoon is always in the northeast corner. You learn so much about silverware and dictatorship, which you know are very romantic topics for Miranda. By the time the serf returns to say that French fries aren't from France, Miranda has him executed for interrupting. Oof, 5 stars. Okay, our stats are not looking that great. We are looking a little sad. Okay, let's... Okay, let's work on that charm. I think charm is important. The dodgeball teams are into it, so you decided to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team's leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team, and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and take +2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. Ha! Woe is me. Sigh. Could Miranda possibly be doing this because she wants attention? Only one way to find out. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there as I was standing here, suffering gallantly in silence. She did, and she wasn't, but okay. I had the most tragic injustice befall me earlier this morning. I was rejected from our school's water polo team. They claimed I was mistaken about how polo is conducted underwater. Excuse me, but I was raised underwater. How is one even supposed to play water polo without a heavily armored seahorse as a mount? How, I ask you? Perhaps I offended them when I implied they were too impoverished to afford seed steeds. If so, why? I would love to make reparations. But it may be too soon for me to show my face. Would you be so kind as to take them the gift of this omelet to begin the healing? I am told that peasants consider eggs to be a delicacy. Obviously, and what would make the gesture even better is the personal touch of toppings, caviar, an elegant stencil card with your sincere apology. Bundle of promising photographs? Toppings. Okay. How about oh, there you go. Yes, got more charm. Okay. Oh, yes. How better to show that I am truly making an effort to get to know them on the most personal of levels? I shall do their names in beautiful calligraphy, print their fears in gold leaf, and I shall adorn their comprising news with adorable glitter stickers. I may have been misunderstood before, but how could anyone misinterpret this kind gesture? Take the omelet. Make sure to take lots of pictures of them eating the eggs, so we can all remember how generous I was. With a kiss on the cheek. Ooh, a kiss on the cheek! With a kiss on the cheek, Miranda hands you the omelet and waves you on your way. You gain +2 smarts and +1 charm. Nice! Okay, maybe we should try to get some money, right?
Let's do this.
Okay, let's go. Okay, let's get some money. That day you spent some time on the library's PC, managing your start kicker. Okay, yes, you do see a lot of people. Sensational little. Nice. You gain 100,000 money. Almost everything goes to cover costs, and you keep +2 money. Okay. You're minding your own business when Miranda comes rushing up to you, clearly distraught. Most terrible news, friend. I have just watched the documentary Game of Thrones, and now I fear for my own royal family. I did not realize how susceptible we might be to random acts of treachery, or how often we romance our siblings. I don't want to be shot in the chest by a crossbow while sitting on the toilet. That doesn't sound proper at all. Please, help put my poor mind at ease. How can I possibly identify potential traitors in my court? Keep an eye out. Oh, okay. Just keep an eye out for the classic signs: shifty eyes, hooded black cloaks, ordering knives in bulk. Pretty much everybody is a traitor. Just spend a bottle and whoever it points at kills them. Maybe the silly one, right? Just spend a bottle? Not so bold. Ah, dang it. An excellent idea. I shall enact it at once. You try to tell her she should wait till she gets back to her castle, but she's already spun the bottle and is pointing at me? I'm the traitor?
Disgrace.
Alas, I am my own worst enemy. How can I bring myself to betray me? Miranda immediately arrests herself on suspicion of treason, and you, for consorting with a traitor. She's acquitted because she's literally. Dang, I lost my charm. But you don't have that luxury. You're sentenced to be publicly pelted with sea cucumbers and so lose -2 charm plus and -1 fun. Dang. Guys, I'm not doing so hot. Maybe I'll play this again on Friday and see if we could like win a date. Because I'm not really good at this. As you can tell. You sit down with Zoe and Miranda. Miranda is paying no attention to her eating serfs, and Zoe is paying too much attention to them.
Disgusting!
Okay, hold on. Okay. What are you doing, Zoe? Don't you know how rude it is to, oogle another woman's eating serfs? I'm not oogling. I'm researching for my fanfic. My dear, when it is about royalty, it is not called fanfic. It's called propaganda. What? Oh, I'm not writing about you right now. I'm writing about your eating serfs. What? Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm going to really dive into their inner lives and their hopes and dreams and desires. Oh, don't be silly. Serfs don't have any of those things. Do they? Serfs? The eating serfs' eyes dart between Miranda and Zoe, terrified. Should they speak or just shut up and eat? Make menacing eye contact with the two serfs, silently place a piece of sushi in your mouth and chew violently. You're right, Miranda. Most serfs don't have thoughts or feelings, only the really expensive and rare ones do. Oh, dang it! Not Zoe! Oh, I'm sorry, Miranda. I didn't realize your serfs were common and inexpensive. I won't ask them any questions. Wait. Of course my serfs are expensive and rare, but the most expensive and the most rare. So you're saying they do have rich inner lives. Rich? Why? Their inner lives... Hold on. Each option has a stat allocated to it. You gotta figure out which is for which stat you have and pick the one you have that's higher. You're gonna have to explain that to me. Healthy, tell them, serfs. Miranda's urging her serfs shares with you their childhood dreams of becoming marine biologists, their mutual love for ukulele music, and their well-reasoned opinions on income inequality.
Spoiler alert, you rock!
Wow, thanks you two. This really is a wealth of information. Of course it is. Once again, it looks like lying was the answer. Zoe's certainly grateful. Charming. Okay.
Let's do this.
I was gonna be like, we could go to the. I mean, we could go to the cat and see what they have. Okay.
Show me that money.
Hey, why would you study and prepare for your future when you could come here and buy some weird shit instead? Am I right? Dragon Heat? Oh my gosh. Let's do it. Dragon Heat. Let's go.
See you later.
Have a good one. We might not win the date. If you choose the bold option, but your charm is higher, you failed the check. Interesting. Okay, let's do fun. It's a great event. Okay. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave. Oh, this is the rave. Okay. 300 people. Someone summons you. Diamond competition. Had a great stream. Gotta go have fun. Okay, bye, Obito. Thanks for coming by. You're wandering down the hallway, reading Dragon Heat as discreetly as you can, which apparently isn't very because Polly and Vera clocked this immediately. Ugh, are you actually reading erotic fanfic about dragons?
Yes!
Because we love Dragon Heat. I'm all about 19th century Russian literature, but a ghost girl can't say no to some erotic fanfic, am I right? I've literally been working on my Morgana von Breaststrick cosplay all week. Don't worry about why. Speak for yourself, Polly. I've never... Okay, fine, I may read Dragon Heat, but don't go around just telling people. Push! We're clearly safe with her, a fellow Dracophile who can always be trusted. Are you sure? I mean, anyone into Dragon Heat must have a wicked mind. 297 chapters and counting, and it still manages to amaze me with all new levels of wrong. Yeah, right? I fucking love it. Yeah, I must admit, I'm a bit vanilla when it comes to fave chapters. Mine is the one where Harold McDongard, Horace the Hydra, and deranged Draco Delacourt have to rest at an inn after the Choking Bay adventure. Only to discover they have just one available bed. There's only one bed, the classic fanfic trick that never fails. Donghard? Ha! Yes, that one was good. I personally preferred the one where Vanessa, oh my goodness, unmasked her masked savior after a passionate kiss, only to discover it's herself, and then they totally bang. I'm not a fan of time travel, but sign me up for some good self-cess. Dang. Amen. What about you, Rhea? What's your favorite story arc? Nothing to worry about. You'll just be revealing your inner kinks to us, no pressure. Dang. The Sexcalibur arc where they want to discover the chosen one who can control the mythical Sexcalibur dildo and they have a super or... Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay, so fun. Okay, nice. Whoa, right? How could we forget about the Sexcalibur arc? With 297 chapters, it's rather easy to forget some arcs. Yeah, but that one was epic. The tension and thrill of wondering who would be the chosen one each time someone used a magical... Oof! I must admit, it was very lubricating. Also, I should praise the fact it was entirely written from the viewpoint of the dildo. Who would have thought? Rhea here is such a kiki deviant. Maybe we should do our own Sexcalibur trial one day. Oh, let's not get ahead of ourselves here yet. But I might or might not have an official Sexcalibur. Oh, myself. It's hard to say no to dragon. Oh my gosh. Fuck yeah. All those years of insecurity, and it turns out. Hey, nice. Turns out that erotic dragon fanfics were the ultimate icebreaker. Here, have +2 smarts and +1 to celebrate your unexpected discovery. Dang. Whew! Boy, was that something to...
Let's do this.
Oh, Miranda! Oh, Miranda's with the computer. Okay. Okay, you arrive at your chosen table to find that Miranda has locked one of her eating serves in an Iron Maiden. You're unfazed, but Calculuster is very phased. Friend Miranda, isn't locking your unpaid intern in a spike-filled oh my gosh, esophagus, unethical? Unethical, adjective, inconsistent with rules and standards of ethics. Ethics? Oh, you mean those things poor people have instead of royal titles. Listen, I didn't say I could read, but I thought that ethics were a critical part of being a good organic creature. That's a common misconception. The key to being good is having a lot of money and punishing anyone who dares disrespect you. For example, this saucy serf dared to put ketchup on the hot dog she was eating on my behalf. As if I were the sort of person to put ketchup on a hot dog. 48 hours and the Iron Maiden should teach her.
Error! Error!
Sarcophagus? Ah. Warning. Friend statements are inconsistent with internal moral compass. Oh my god. Existential crisis imminent. Uh-oh. Quick. Set Miranda straight. Or set Calculuster crooked. What's this, Calculaster? Disagreeing with Miranda? Looks like it's disrespectful prison time for someone else too. Okay.
My knight in shiny armor.
Right, you are, Rhea. Luckily, I always keep the second Iron Maiden on hand for emergencies. An Iron Maiden is an ineffective form of punishment for me, as I am made of steel and do not require sleep or freedom. However, I understand that punishing me is important to you, and so I will attempt to appear upset. Engage lamentation. Oh no, please, I am punished! That's more like it. Maybe you'll think twice before disagreeing with me in the future. I think trillions of times per second, but for the sake of simplicity, yes, I agree to think at least twice. Calculaster remains in the Iron Maiden for the rest of the lunch. He doesn't seem to mind, and you get some alone time with Miranda. Nice. Ooh, we are getting close.
Let's do this.
Okay, let's bump up some stuff. Yeah, let's bump up that charm, maybe. Or maybe the fun? No, that's where the cat is. Okay. Okay, let's bump up the charm. Dodgeball takes place, matches important as human interactions within it. Kill. You wake out one of your teammates, he's totally mesmerized. This is the most epic week ever. Oh, you get plus 2 charm. Okay. Later, you're carrying around your precious dragon heat when you're spotted by Miranda and Damien? Wow, dragon heat, I love it. Also, you may not know this about Damien just by looking at him, but it turns out that he, too, is a hopeless romantic at heart. Are we reading the same series? I'm in it for Dragon Dong, Miri. Nothing so bad yet so good as a billionaire dinosaur made me gay. Damien, you're being utterly foul. Don't profane the deep emotional connection between Harold McDonghard and Godiva Galantina. Galantina. Deep emotional connection? Is that why the latest chapter ends with Harold finally boning Godiva and then she wakes up to find him gone? The cliffhanger must be entirely misleading. People simply don't abuse each other's love and trust that way. I worry about you, Miri. I really, really do. I just desperately want to know what happens next in Dragon Heat. Do you think Harold is capable of being so mean-spirited? True art imitates life. Let's look at Damon's sexy messages to see what he's capable of, shall we? Harold may or may not be a scoundrel, but love is alive and well. Let me take both of you on the greatest three-way first date ever to prove it. How about looking through Damon's sexy messages? Not so creative, dang! Aha! That saw everything forth with real life logic applied to fictional circumstances always clears things up. Gah! No way! Damon suddenly sets his phone on fire. Wow, if you went to those links to protect your privacy, that must mean that my privacy is, I don't know, private? That you must have the secret to what happens next in Dragon Heat, and you've been protecting it. How are you in possession of such valuable information? You have to share it with me. I'm not. Fuck. I just don't want you to look at my phone, Miranda. But I want to know what happened with McDonghard. Eee! Gah! Awesome, now everyone's screaming, and no one is happy. Great move, genius. You lose -2 smarts, -1 charm. Dang. We're not looking so hot. Okay.
Let's do this.
You know, we'll just try next time. Okay, let's try fun. The day during recess, Rays go crazy. You're casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one. The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you. to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures the laughter and turns it into +2 fun. You notice Damien and Miranda squatting on the grass, poking something with a stick. Ooh, I like Damien's fit. Nice. You rush over, hoping for a dead possum, but instead, you find them gathered around an entire tiny metropolis?
Fucking metal.
Check this shit out. It's our kingdom. I call it Smalltopia. A tiny voice from the city shouts up at you. It's called West Pemberley, and we're not a monarchy. I was gonna just burn it all with a magnifying glass, but I'm happy Miranda stopped me. It's good to be king. The tiny voice from the city says, we vote for our leaders in biannual elections, but we are facing a quandary how to boost our kingdom's struggling economy. Yeah, the whole place has been facing an economic recession ever since a pigeon stole the hospital to build its nest. The tiny voice says that red guy stole the hospital and lied about it. I'm used to managing kingdoms that are significantly larger and much more underwater. I'm afraid I'm at a loss. Yeah, hey, what about being our royal advisor? The pay shit, but you can take whatever buildings you want. Hey, says the tiny voice. You know what always boosts an economy? War. I think I saw an anthill over by the water fountain. Oof! Build a new hospital out of popsicle sticks and a hot glue? How about we'll do war? So smart. Okay. See, Miranda, this is exactly what I've been telling you. The best solution is usually violence related. You truly are wise, Damien. Very well. To war! Y'all, I still can't turn my head. What happened? The three of you instigate a war with the ants by leaving a trail of syrup between Smalltopia and the anthill. The tiny city is soon devoting its entire infrastructure to combating the Formic menace. They build barracks, train troops, and construct missile silos. By the end of the period, they've bombed the ants back to the stone stage with tiny, adorable nuclear weapons. The drinking fountain will be radioactive forever, but Smalltopia's new military-industrial complex really has revitalized its economy. You gain +1 boldness and +2 money, and as a bonus for your new permanent position on the Smalltopia Defense Council. Dang it, I don't think we're gonna make it.
Let's do this.
Okay, Miranda. You find Liam. When I woke up, my neck hurt, and I thought I was paralyzed because of how hard it was to move. Oh, so you slept on your neck wrong. Okay, you find Liam artfully arranging his food while Miranda diligently sorts her silverware. Neither of them is eating, obviously. I genuinely couldn't lift my arms without mad pain. Alden, what did you do? Have you found it yet? I'm trying, Liam, but finding the perfect silverware for your cafeteria food pick is an art, not a science. How hard can it be? It's just silverware. Just silverware? And I suppose the food in your food pick is just food? Took 30 minutes to roll over? Wow. Well, I'm glad you're okay, at least. No, it's a metaphor for urban consumption and a post-modern industrialized mega society. Genuinely, I don't know. Oof. Okay. Well, my silverware is a metaphor for silverware. Yes! Is that not enough? It's more than enough, but can we hurry it along? The lighting is perfect right now, and I don't want to lose it. You're a bit of a silverware aficionado yourself. Maybe you can speed up the selection process while simultaneously demonstrating your knowledge. Try the picture fork. Nothing conveys elegance and tastes like a gloating spoon. Hair's so bad, but it's mostly just my neck and the top of my spine now. Okay, Alduin. I hope you feel better. I'm so sorry to hear that. Take care of yourself, okay? Take care of yourself. Ah, yes, the gloating spoon, the most distinguished of utensils. What's a gloating spoon? Well, of course, you wouldn't know about it. Rude? No, I wasn't being rude. Rudeness is simply the way one must introduce a gloating spoon. How dare you tell me what to do? Yeah, I did. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Well, of course you didn't. You're not as cultured as I am. Such smug superiority. I have no match for the spoon. Miranda produces the gloating spoon with such fanfare. It looks like a regular spoon to you, but then, what do you know, you peasant? I'm gonna practice body contortion and eat raw. No, Alduin. You convinced Miranda to spend some time with you after lunch, lovingly explaining the spoon's finer points, even though spoons don't have points. Oh boy, we are getting close.
Let's do this.
Let's build up that. What if I do fun, right? Fun? Charm? I'll have my stupid vitamin milkshake. Okay, let's just go with fun. Rave, you spot one who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan the small magical Latino cat that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different ones in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun. Okay. Let me blow my nose real quick. He's also bright pink? Really? You're doing the thing that gives you the most life, reading Dragon Heat, when you're approached by Scott and Liam. Aha! A fellow connoisseur of the Dracophilic arts. Here, Scott and I are also experts on the topic. An unexpected duo. Yeah, Liam and I are fandom buddies. We love to discuss the things we love on our favorite stuffs, wikis, and forums. We're the best fandom buds. Even if we don't always agree, like with the Starko and Markapoo thing. Yeah, dragon. Okay, first, let's be clear. I engage in passionate fandom conversations only as an ironic way of celebrating low culture, which I truly despise. Second, for the 100th time, after spending years in Hekapoo's dimension, Marco is now actually in his 30s, so it isn't right if he dates a 16-year-old girl. These details matter, Scott. Think how wrong it would be for me and my 400s to date people from the school if all of you were actually teenagers instead of being much more conveniently in your 20s. Anyway, enough meta discussion. Scott and I here are in a situation. Even if our opinions differ, we agree our opinions are superior in comparison with the rest of the strangers on the Dragon Heat wiki. Yes to that. Liam here is like super smart and I'm a good boy, so my ideas should be good too. But people on the wiki can be really mean sometimes. We need to gain their respect so we can convince them to be good boys too. Scott is right. We need to somehow earn the role of moderators so we can show all those lesser beings who's boss when it comes to the Dragon Heat fandom. But how? I'm sure you'll give us an absurd yet effective idea for a solution, as can be expected from good old Rhea. Let's ask them nicely if they can stop behaving like internet trolls and instead start respecting your opinions. Let's write a powerful fanfic set on Dragon Heat Wiki where you're depicted as the coolest users who should be respected. Probably that one, right? Not so creative, dang it! Ah yes, let's fight wielding arts as our weapon. Yeah, your opinions, weapons are fun. Liam opens a new document on his laptop. Come on, Rhea, amaze us with your fanfic magic. Oh dang, you never thought you were going to be the one doing the writing. You weren't prepared for this. Let's see what happens. Liam and Scott read as you write. Liam and Scott and Rhea were very cool and very nice, and they lived in the Dragon Heat Wiki community kingdom. And they were so very cool and so very nice that everyone said, hey, Liam and Scott and Rhea are very cool and very nice. We should make Liam and Scott and Rhea our monarchs. And so Liam and Scott and Rhea were kings of the Dragon Heat Wiki community kingdom because they were the most very cool and most very nice in the kingdom. Then everyone became centaurs and they had centaurs. Now you're just writing pages and pages of centaur sex. It's perfect, right, Liam? I like the part where she said the three of us were very cool and very nice. It's not perfect, Scott. Also, you can't use centaurification just cause. Centaurification is a very delicate fanfic too. Fanfic tool that needs to be used under the right circumstances. I think Rhea was just trying to fool us into reading her extremely dirty centaurification fic. Not so cool. So not cool. Ooh, she almost fooled me by saying we were very cool and very nice. That was very not cool and very not nice. Very not cool and very not nice indeed, my dear Scott. Why do you always have to turn the centaurification when anxiety writing? Got them to read your extremely dirty centaurification fic. Still you lose -2 charm and -1 creativity. Dang it. We'll see how this goes. I don't think I won the date, I'll be honest, but it's okay. Maybe next time when I do this on next Friday, we will try to do better. We will try to do better. Miranda, let's see. We're probably gonna get it. I'd be surprised if we even did. You finally pluck your courage and you realize I promise you. What? Ah! See, I'm sorry to tell you, my friend. Dang it. Next time.
Disgusting.
Your failure made you so despised by society that you were exiled to the wilds where you joined a pack of wolves. Still, you were so bad at social interaction that you also failed at getting a date for wolf prom. Oof. That's so sad. Outcomes? Okay. Okay. I mean, fire and water don't really mix. It's okay, it's okay. Okay, let's just get through this quick. You know what? Life happened and it was wonderful. Miranda and Damien receives award from Smalltopia for their work as city planners. Smalltopia citizens still insist okay, so the ending is a little bit different. The wars was fake, and they pray every day for the two of them to stop messing with their city. Calculester went to the Robo University and majored in mecha-robotics. He's now 250 feet tall and fights against weird giant creatures protecting Tokyo 3. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not a part of the game. She plays the game. So be careful. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Okay.
You will see how we have fun alright when sunlight's gone. It's time for
Okay. Okay, the picture's a little bit different. Did I join it right at the end? Yeah, you did, Zanzi. Hello. You got about like 15 minutes left. So how are you doing? Yeah, Zanzi is here. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just have to try this again. I guess we'll just have to try this again next Friday. I'm alright, chilling with some coffee. You're drinking some coffee? How are you? How's you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just a little bit stuffed up in the nose, but I'll be okay. But I'm good. I'm good overall, though. I'm good overall. But how do you like? What kind of coffee? Just normal coffee? Normal coffee? That makes sense. Normal coffee? Is there such thing called normal coffee? Black? Oh, okay. Do you like it more bitter or more sweet? I kind of like my coffee more sweet, so I like a lot of sugar to it. Usually. Bitter all the way? So do you just drink it straight black? Or with some milk? The shop now has a map. A paper map. So vintage. Images. You just drink your coffee straight black? Oh my goodness, bro. I wouldn't be able to do that. I need to have it like, it's too bitter. It's too bitter for me. Okay, but I see. Oh, 3D modeled. Huh. Oh, I love this. The red and the blue. Character design. Okay. Alright. Mommy Rhea, I changed my name and race? Oh, did you? And 14? No sugar either? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. With some milk? That's like so bitter. That's insane. Yes? You changed your name and your race. What did you change to? I thought you said Mikote Superior. Supreme. Superior? Yeah. What happened to Mikote being superior? Superior. I can't speak. Okay. Fan art. Oh, nice fan art. Okay. Alrighty. We're gonna wrap it up there, but I'll go ahead and just leave this loading. But yeah, that is Monster Prom, guys. You'll find out tomorrow. You know, for the stuff that you say that Mikote is superior, I'm surprised you changed. Being the Mikote fanatic that you are, Faye, I'm surprised. Okay. Was it like a dare? A challenge? Did you lose to a bet or something? Or like, is this like just because you wanted to change your race? Okay. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and just yip yap for a little bit. Thank you for stream. Well, thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for coming. This isn't like...
Brothers!
Oh.
Assemble around the standard! Victory or death!
This isn't common streams that I do, but also fell asleep earlier. No worries. But yeah. Posture check. Okay, hold on. But yeah, thank you guys for better first round. Okay. Oh, did I just hear Space Marine 2 mission here? Oh, yeah.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Oh, thank you, Yuffie. Thank you for stream, Moshi. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, it's not really what I usually stream, but I mean, like, I enjoy my dating simulation games because, like, you know, you know. Yeah, but Space Marine 2, Zanzi, that is Alduin's walk-on sound. So whenever Alduin plays walk-on sound, that is his personal sound that he gets to play. But yeah, I did play Space Marine. I have played my big 400 stream. My big 400 stream, I played Space Marine with Frazzles and Alduin for like 3 hours. so I do play a little bit, Zanzi. I have not streamed it. I have streamed only a little bit, but I don't know if I plan to stream it anytime soon. But yeah, gonna play Batman Arkham Knight after stream ends. Anyway, who did you romance up? I tried Vera, the snake girl right here, and I tried Miranda, but I didn't get the ending, so I will try again next Friday. I will try Monster Prom again next Friday, and hopefully we can get like some romance, like some ending, and like a date. But yeah, maybe next time we'll get the date. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, so for tomorrow will be Final Fantasy 14. I'm probably going to run through story again, try to get through some story content. No worries, Astra. She's lonely? Why she likes dating simulations? Well, I mean, like, I'm not really lonely. I think it's just fun. I think it's just fun. It's interesting. I mean, you know. But anyways, so yeah, so tomorrow will be Final Fantasy 14. It'll be starting 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm only streaming it for like 4 hours because I gotta hit up Yuffie's place tomorrow. I'll be going to Yuffie's place tomorrow because they're doing a cookout, and her lovely parents and herself have invited the gang. But yeah. So yeah, so I'll be going over to Yuffie's tomorrow, so I'll be busy. But I will still stream tomorrow, only about like 4 hours. So do come by. Cash neglecting you. He might be when the new patch comes out, but it's okay. I know the new patch for 14 comes out Tuesday, right? And he was telling me, he's like, hey, I might be busy on Tuesday, and I'm like, I was like, okay, that's fine. Something a loner says, it's okay, Faye, I get it. Yeah, but he was like, yeah, I might be busy because the new patch comes out on Tuesday, and I'm like, but that's our anniversary. He was like, oh, and I was like, it's okay, it's fine, like, just go do your thing, we'll just hang out on Monday, no worries. I was like, I'll let him have his game time. Either next stream or the next stream I'll have 10k. Yeah, you're getting there, Ashram, you're getting there. But yeah, okay, but anyways, yeah, tomorrow will be Final Fantasy 14. I don't think I'll be streaming Sunday. So no stream Sunday, no stream Monday, and I'll be back again on Tuesday with Star Rail. But yeah. Wow. What? About Kesher's? Well, he kind of okay, well, as much as I love the guy, he kind of forgot. I think he kind of forgot, but it's okay. I'm like, as long as we get to spend some time together beforehand. Gosh, just in the doghouse. You gonna watch the 3. You gonna watch the live stream for 3.5? I don't know yet. We'll see. I don't really watch the live streams, Astram. I just play the game. I don't really catch up with the stuff. I don't really watch the live streams or anything like that, but to be honest, I think Dynas remembers more than I do sometimes. Really? Yeah, cause I remember, at least I remember, like Kesher's remembers like most things, but I remember like the important stuff? Question mark. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Kesha just kind of forgot. And I was like, oh, it's okay. Because I think his brain was just like, oh, 14's coming out, the new patch. And I'm like, ah. Yeah, same here. That's why I told him. I'm like, it's fine. I'll take you Monday. I'll kidnap you Monday. Okay, Monday's our day to. Usually Mondays or like sometimes Sundays are usually our time we hang out together. But yeah. So we'll be celebrating or hanging out Sunday, Monday, whatever, whenever we're both free. But yeah. But anyways, yeah. So okay, guys. Anything else? I got a message. Who's this? No, Alduin. I'm not doing an encore stream. Are you crazy? Can we do a raid for points? Yeah. How do you do raid for points? How does that work? I just gotta raid out to somebody and that work? That's how that works? Okay. Yeah? Okay, let me see here. Let me see if I can find somebody. I remember Anniversary says something about my free money. Where's Sir Stream? I don't know. Is he running late? Oh wait, maybe it's not time yet. Noon, right? Okay. He streams at noon, right? Is it noon? Oh, let me look at this guy's schedule because I don't remember. Where is he? Yeah, noon. Gotta give me like 3 more minutes. Noon is 19. Oh boy. Yeah, in 2 minutes. Sir should be online. I need him to hurry up. I'm running late. Gotta cook and make coffee. Helping Beef and Grace static. You're running late. Oh no, sir. He's running late. Well, I guess I'll send you guys off to somebody else soon. Okay. Sir's running late. Shaking my head, sir. I thought you said you're never late, sir. What happened? Okay. 3 hours sleep goes hard. It's okay, it's okay. Let me see here. Sorry, it's okay, it's okay. I want Papa Sirth. Well, I guess you guys won't be getting Sirth. Hey, at least I didn't go to the gym today after almost passing out going to the shop. Teehee. Sirth, are you still sick? I think Sirth might still be sick. And lack of sleep. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to raid out to Sirth next time. Maybe tomorrow. But... yeah, Faye's not a Mikote no more. So, Mikote are not superior? Got it. Okay. Let me see here. Well, we can raid out somebody. Let me see here. Okay, do you guys have any suggestions? If you guys have any suggestions, feel free to let me know. Any other streamer you watch who are streaming, I will happily take any suggestions as well. If not, I'll just find somebody. Okay. Okay, I'm also keeping an eye on chat. Invisible Davis? Okay, let me see here. Invisible Davis. Astrum, I can't find them. Are they live right now? It says no channels found. The Invisible Davis? Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. Sir better take care of himself or I'll feed him good food when he visits. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I see him now. Okay, so this guy's playing Roblox. Okay, but since you did suggest, I will go ahead and raid out to them, okay? Feel free to stay with their sheep. They are playing, looks like they're playing Roblox. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys out to them. Okay, I'll catch you guys around, okay guys? I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys over to Ashram's suggestion, Invisible Davis. I'll probably stay in there for a little bit before I have to run off. But okay, anyways, like I said, I'll be back again tomorrow for some Final Fantasy 14. We'll probably be running some main story content. And then yeah, and then I'll be back again next week. But other than that, take care guys, and I'll see you guys all very soon. Take care of yourself. Sirs, take care of yourself mentally and physically. Your health is important. Have yourself a good enjoy your afternoon. Thank you, Zanzi. Have yourself a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good night, treasures. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow for Final Fantasy 14. And one last thing, may the stars shine brightly for you guys, okay? Alrighty. Rating out to the Invisible Davis. Okay, bye guys. I'll see you guys very soon.